Since my garden slopes to the south, a little bit to the west, but anyway, down here at the lower level, it occurred to me you could see a lot more of the beds. And what was interesting to me today is it shows all the stages I'm in. Down here is a seed bed I just finished planting with wildflower mix, actually fairy garden. The white row cover helps with germination. It can protect from some bugs as well as turkeys and other birds. And if I leave it on for a while, it just helps them grow faster, I think. And then as you look over here, some of my stages, I use carpet to kill really tough areas. Of course, now my neighbors got to mow. Anyway, I covered that up. And then the stages that you go through, first I have to whack back the thick brush with a scythe because it's too woody for my little weeder. Then I take that fork and lift out the roots and wild onions or whatever. Fortunately, the big poke roots were dug out a couple years ago. Then I come back with a hoe and get out the big clumps and the grass, the wiregrass that I'm still fighting after 6 years. Only then can I rake it smooth and begin to plant. So here we go. Only 3-4 more beds to do out of, I guess, maybe 8 or 10 in this area, and this is only the upper half of the garden. So to continue, the grapevines have been torn down by the bears, and I haven't got the posts put back up yet. I bought them, but there they are. And then the blackberries merged with the grapevines. And then the sunchokes, which I thought were such a wonderful plant but have turned out to be horribly invasive, have taken over everything else. So when I get my main seed crops planted, then I have to come in here with a scythe or a Japanese grass hook and clear that whole area. Meanwhile, I've got things coming up. I've got corn to plant today, and then I've got 3 or 4 more 50-foot beds, to clear up and plant. Do have the tomatoes in. You can sort of see the cages. So that'll make a nice privacy screen for the road. And so far so good. I only lost one to the voles so far. Onward and upward. Finally making a little progress on the edible crops. A lot of digging out from areas that didn't get cleared out last year. But progress counts. A quick one here from another angle, looking back across the beds I've worked on the last 2 weeks. 3 by 50, most of them. Some are 3 by 40. Dig out all the grass and perennial weeds and things that grew up last year. Now, behind me would be the berries and the grapes and the sunchokes that took them all over. So I've only got about 80% of the yard still to catch up on.